This is Boom Learning. This is my account. This is where your dashboard is. This is where you'll start when you log in. You're able to see your classes. I have a demo group in my Take Flight group. That's what I use this for. I have my recent purchases and my library that I have. Up here at the top, we're just going to click through these really fast. It'll show your classes, your demo group, your library. This is what you purchased. You can narrow it down by grade, accessibility subject over here. Once you have a whole lot, you'll need to do that. You can see some reports, and I'll show you those in just a second. Here at the store, you have access to thousands of already created documents. So if I want to look up for biology, I type in biology at the top. It'll narrow it down. If I want to narrow it down for third grade, I can do that. There are some free ones, some that are $1, just ranging in prices, and they all do something different. I'm going to show you one that I have that I have purchased in a little while. And then here's your studio. I'm using the free version, so I get 5 students, 1 class, 5 self-made decks. So I'll be creating a few decks soon. Right, back over here to the reports. This is one of my favorite parts of this. I can go here to my demo group and go here, and I have created Bob here. And I have his records for my open and closed syllable sort. So it'll give you the percentages here of what he has done, what he's created, and then how much time that it took him to take this. So it was 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I can click here and it'll tell me how he did on each question, my report. And I can actually click on the ones that he missed or the ones he got right and actually see what he did wrong. So that's available. I really like the reports because I like being able to see what they did and did not do. Gives you a little bit more information on what to expect. These are self-reporting. And I'll show you that in just a couple seconds. So if you're in classes, adding a class was very easy. I can actually switch to classroom view mode. That takes a little while, so I'm not going to show it in this demo. I can print my roster, which will give me all of my QR codes that I need for the roster. I can do a list view and I can add new students all right here. You can also import from your Google Classroom if you have Google Classroom, and it'll switch right over. I can also create QR codes for each student. That way you can just scan and go, especially if you're using iPads or something like that. That'll make it super easy to log on. For sharing over here on my library, you have actions that you can do. So I can do presentation mode if I want to do it with a whole class. I can do prep mode, which I can view, which I'll show you in just a second. I can also assign. So when you assign, that's when you get the reports that you're looking for. Fast pins are things that give them fast access. So if I use my fast pin, and I'll show you that really quickly, that gives them a fast pin here. This fast pin I created today, it has 4 days left. That's for the free version. If you get the paid version, I think there's 14 days. It'll give them a link. You can copy the link, put it on your Google Classroom, or you can take it and put it on a website that you are using or send it directly to parents through whatever texting app you're using. This will give them access anywhere. It does not give you a grade, but it's something they can practice. So if you're working, if you're using it for something like just for practice at home, or you want to practice in the classroom but not get a grade for it, that's where you get that link. Up here on prep mode, I'm going to show you and walk you through what this lesson actually looks like. It is self-paced, and it also gives you feedback. So I'm just going to pop these up here, if you right and if you wrong. Then I'll hit the submit button up here. It also has the option here to
Open or close
reprint,
syllable. Drag the word to the correct side.
and then I can hit submit here, and it automatically tells me that I got some wrong. So I can go back and correct those. And hit submit again, and it'll tell me I got them right, and move on to the next one. Then I have bug. It just goes back and forth between those. No. And I'll take you through all of those to the very end. And then if you're doing this, like I said, if you have actually assign this to them, then it will give you a report for these. If you have not, then it'll just take them through and let them practice, and then they can start over again. This one has 30 options there. I do like that I can assign it different ways, and it helps a lot. I can also do a Boom Live, where I can go live online, do a hyperplay link. I can print the cards if I want to. Um, just lots of things there. You can sort them by grades, like I said. Yeah, I think this is a really great tool to help you just create some learning activities in your class. I will be using these open and closed syllables for both extra practice at home and in the classroom, and also as their final review test for this, because it's auto feedback. It does also change the order every time. I did check that, so the order changes every time, so that way you have that way they're not memorizing the answers. All right, this is Boom Learning or Boom Cards.